Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin and today guys we have a new video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look on how to rune Oliver the Wind Sky Surfer. My guy just got a buff and I feel like he just went from like, I don't know, storage king to like triple S tier unit. The funny thing is, it's not that funny for me, it might be funny for you. The funny thing is I had a chance to pick him from a blessing a few months ago, but instead I got the Water Sky Surfer. Now I regret that, but I couldn't have known it. Anyway, we're gonna have a look at these main stats real quick, at the skills. Insane, and also how to rune him. I don't have him, but I've seen a few videos, a few fights in RTA, quite a few fights in RTA, and I feel like everyone build him the same way. Also, it's my fault. I feel like I've been playing this game for a while, and even without meta units, I'm almost G2 actually. So I feel like I haven't played in few days. I feel like in RTA, but I feel like I know a decent amount about the game. So yeah, if you don't agree, let me know in the comment below. But please don't be saying what you're talking about and stuff like that. If you're watching the video, you probably don't know how to build them anyway, before I become toxic, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free. Support the channel a whole lot. So if you can, please hit the sub button. It really helps. Also, I'll show you how I have my water one. I feel like it should be built similarly. So yeah. Anyway, base stats. Almost 11k HP, that's pretty decent. It's an attack type, so almost 11k HP is pretty decent. 812 attack, that's pretty high for, well, it's attack type though. 615 defense is not that good, it's not that bad. It's below average, but it's not too terrible. 105 base speed, that's not bad, especially because, you know, how does it relate with the water one? Water one is support, so I feel like the wind one is going to do a lot more damage than the water one, because he has a higher base attack. Anyway, base stats are this, my bad. Skills, what does he do now? Skill 1, attack the enemy to absorb the attack bar by 15% with a 50% chance, which goes up to 75% chance. It's pretty reliable. It doesn't always happen because he's at 75%. But 75 is not that bad. Anyway, attack bar manipulation is always really good to have in your team. Also, absorb the attack bar, so he's gonna get attack bar, it's gonna move faster, you know. Skill 2, impulse gun, attack the enemy, increases the target skill cooldown time by 1 turn and absorb the attack bar by 30% with a 100% chance with skill up. In addition, decrease your skill cooldown time by 1 turn if you have successfully increased the skill cooldown time of the opponent. So it's a 3 turn cooldown, 100% chances of decreasing attack bar by 30%, and also increase the cooldown time of the opponent by 1 turn and decrease your skill cooldown time by 1 turn. On a 3 turn cooldown, this can be resisted, but it's 100%, meaning it's pretty reliable. Skill 3, Mega Impulse Gun, that's a Mega Impulse Gun, so it makes sense, attacks the enemy, increases the target skill cooldown time by 2 turn, instead of 1 turn from the skill 1, 2 turn increase cooldown time, and absorb attack bar by 100%. That's really reliable, again, is resistible, it's really reliable, it's 100% activation rate. In addition, decrease your skill cooldown time by 2 turns if you successfully increase the skill cooldown time of the enemy. Increases the damage dealt to the enemy by 20% each, up to 100% whenever you use Mega Impulse Gun skill on your turn. So basically, it's on a 4 turn cooldown. You can decrease the cooldown time by 2 already, and then when you use it again, it's going to do 20% more damage up to 100%. So increase cooldown by 2, decrease your cooldown, it gets attack bar, 100% attack bar, absorb the attack bar. Well, 100% attack bar is not, like, it depends how much attack bar the enemy has. But you see, this is not even a 4 turn cooldown skill, because you can decrease the cooldown first, but also you're gonna steal attack bar, so that's pretty OP. And that's not the more OP thing. The more OP thing is this. Increase attack speed over live monster in arena, 33% speed leader skill in RTA. That's mind-blowing. I could have had this guy instead. I picked Miles. I picked Miles. Oh my gosh. This guy was terrible before though. I couldn't have known. Nobody could have known. But never feed a unit, a NAV 5, that you do not have a dupe of. Because this can happen. It happened before with Nana. It happened before with units that were terrible. They became broken. Now, I don't want to be complaining about it or about anything, but come to us doesn't really know how to balance units. They're either pretty bad or they are like kinda broken. At least it doesn't have a strip, but most units in the game nowadays have strips, even single target, so it's probably gonna be able to pull these two skills off anyway, and also the speed leader skill is gonna work anyway. So really good unit now. So yeah, how do you build it? Without further ado, how do you build it? I feel like I would build him the same way I have my Miles built. I would go speed, HP, speed, HP, attack, speed, attack, HP, speed, HP. I mean, I would say accuracy is really important, but I wouldn't go slot 6 accuracy. I would say I would build him similar to my Miles on Valiant Will. I would go Valiant Will. His base speed is not that low. He doesn't need to go first in the whole game because he doesn't have a strip. So it doesn't make any sense for you to make him go first in the game. It doesn't need to go Swift. That's my Miles. I'll probably take the runes of Miles and give them to Oliver. And I will put these things as well. Additional damage in general is the best subs, I feel like, for these two Sky Surfers, but for Oliver, this would be how I would go. I would make him tanky-ish, bruiser-ish, with a decent amount of attack. Bear in mind, Oliver has over 800 attack, so he would have plus 1000 here, maybe plus 20k HP, plus 600 something defense. I mean, it would be tanky, and 52 accuracy on Oliver I think is enough, because he has 100% chances of landing his skills. It's resistible, but it's 100% chance of landing skills, so I would say 52 would be enough. Obviously, if you can get 85, get 85, but I wouldn't give up on any of these stats for the accuracy unless it's like 30 accuracy. I would say like over 50 accuracy is pretty good already. 85 would be optimal, but yeah, I would go speed, HP, attack. Honestly, I would go speed, HP, attack. Again, I don't have Oliver because I picked Miles. But this is how I would build Oliver, because honestly with artifacts it doesn't need crit damage. Yes, you could build him on crit damage, but bear in mind, if you build him on crit damage you need also high crit rate. You're gonna use skill 4 for a crit damage rune, and then you're still gonna need all these stats. So you need 5 stats, and then you're gonna need 7 stats instead of 5. So it's gonna be really a lot harder to build. Honestly, they don't need to be on crit damage. They do a lot of damage anyway. My Oliver does a lot of damage with the artifacts he has already. They're not super good artifacts, but they do work. So, I mean, I need to change this. I need to enchant this for additional damage by attack. But overall, you know, additional damage works really well. I would say Oliver goes on Valiant Will. I think he needs Will because he needs to be protected. People are gonna focus him because he honestly is insane. He's an insane unit, so people are gonna try to get rid of him straight away. If he's not on Will, he might get defense broken. He might get reset. He might get, you know, CC'd. I would say it could be CC'd and so on with Will runes, but it's easier to CC units without Will runes because you don't need to strip anything, right? If you try to strip, you miss a strip, you might miss the strip, and so on. But you need to bring a stripper anyway. So Will definitely, Valiant definitely. He has low cooldown time on his skills, and his skill 3 and 2 are really annoying because increase the cooldown of the enemy. So I would go Valiant. Oliver is an insane unit. The Wind Sky Surfer became super meta, I feel, and that's how I would build them. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment below if you have Oliver, if you didn't pick him from a blessing and you chose another Sky Surfer instead. Come to us, it keeps on trolling me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comment below if you have any question. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, everybody. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.